What's up, everybody?
That time again.
Yes, that time again.
Yeah, bringing you our adventure
Yeah.
from San Diego Comic-Con.
Exactly. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, right now. For those of you that are at home watching, you can see that's the crowd.
Still here.
Yeah.
Still here. Tell them who you are, man.
My name is Trent.
And my name is Marc.
And this is
Geek Off The Street.
Greatest podcast of all time. Talk about geek culture, pop culture, whatever else we think this week, whatever else we want. Sorry.
Yes.
This week is definitely not an exception because, again, we are at SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
The biggest convention in the world.
Right. For comic books, movies, anime, anything media related.
Yes. All that.
It's here.
It's here. That's where you find it. And what's extra special is this is our first time coming here.
Right.
Yeah. First
if you
time.
look closely, we got the press passes.
Yes.
We are
in. See the
right.
yellow?
Him, me, and you.
That essentially means we are better than everybody else. This little yellow tab.
Right. And that means you're better than everybody else because you got to go with us.
Here along for the ride.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So tell everybody, let them know that you're better than they are and walk away.
Exactly. So we're just getting some of our thoughts about Comic-Con, essentially, especially if you haven't been here. We're going to try our best to paint the picture for you guys.
Yeah, and we got a lot of footage.
Yes.
We were able to talk to a lot of cool people.
Yes.
A lot of cool people. So, yeah, as best we can, but it's only Saturday.
Yeah.
We only came here for Saturday.
Yeah.
And there is too much going on.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I really wanted to say is the scale of Comic-Con.
Right.
We've been to WonderCon, we've been to Kamikaze, now LA Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I've been to Long Beach Comic-Con, we went to Riverside, Anime Riverside, Comic-Con Revolution.
Yeah.
We've been to all these cons. And so we thought that we knew what a con was.
What to expect.
And even the real busy ones like LA Comic-Con, WonderCon, they're really busy. And we thought those were the pinnacle.
And those were great.
And they are great cons, yeah. But SDCC is huge.
It's a whole different level.
Yeah,
it's a whole different level.
with more people. That's obvious. That was to be expected.
Right.
But the size, the physical size, and what they have here at the con,
and they've got this place maxed out to capacity.
Yes,
dozens upon dozens of rooms. And each one is filled with some sort of event, some sort of panel.
An all-day schedule of something.
All day
in
long.
Each room. And there's hundreds of rooms, maybe.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's off the chain.
An effing airport. When you come out to the outside, it looks like just tons and tons of terminals. But except they're all filled with geek stuff.
Which is nice.
If you can picture it. It's insanely huge, and I did not understand that until I stepped foot on the campus.
And it's one of those things that we definitely realize you cannot do this in one day and get the most out of it.
Yeah, even if you're just coming to spectate, you need all days.
Right.
If you're coming for fun. But we came here to cover and to work and also have fun.
Yeah.
We didn't have time for either one, really.
Right, yeah. We were running the whole time.
Yeah.
All the way through. Through.
And me and Marc are notorious for browsing and buying and
every once in a while.
Yeah, enjoying things that we enjoy.
In a while.
And we did not even have time to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we still got some stuff.
No, we got a couple things.
We still got some stuff.
We made it a point to.
Right.
Which we'll probably show on the next episode on display.
Right.
But,
so a really quick shout out to Henry and his son Chris.
Yes.
They kind of were, I don't want to say our chaperones.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, essentially,
Henry
from the Geek Speak show got us into this con.
Right.
He was able to get us in his press, and it was last minute. There was not even a percentage of a chance that I thought we were going to come to this. We didn't even try because it's so hard to get badges, so hard to get in, and it's expensive.
Right.
And then the press qualifications are really rigorous because everyone's trying to get in here, and there wasn't even a 0.001% chance that I thought we were going to come to this year or even the next year, but. We got a call a few weeks ago saying that we could get in with press with our friend Henry from the Geek Fix Show.
Right.
And here we are.
Right.
Right
so
here
Henry,
in the thick of it.
Shout out to you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Shout out to Henry. Shout out to the Geek Speak Show Volume 2. Yeah. But yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
So how was your experience, man? How was this?
Other than dealing with the size of this place, I was super stressed out coming in here at the beginning because contrary to popular belief, I'm not the regular camera guy and the tech guy in a lot of ways. I do the stationary stuff fine at the show, but for running and gunning, that's a different thing.
It's a whole different monster than just shooting in a studio.
Exactly. Right. So I was really stressed out about that. And then I just didn't know what to expect. Going into this thing blind, I'm not blind, but having no idea what it really is like here. Yeah. So I was really stressed out about that because I know we had a lot of work to do, a lot of things we had to do, and I didn't know how to handle it.
Right, yeah.
But
it's intimidating. This is the end-all, be-all. So.
Yeah. But once we got in here, started rolling, started kind of seeing how things worked.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like just a bigger con, you know?
Right.
It's like if you know the basics of something, you can figure out the next step of something, I think, as well. If that makes sense, you know?
Right. And once we got moving, once we got running,
Yeah.
I think we were okay. We were good.
Yeah.
Once we started setting up the camera and talking to people. And, a lot of those interviews were great. You know, we got a lot of people that enjoyed the questions, that we enjoyed speaking with them, meeting them. We got to meet people that we were fans of.
That both of us. We both got to talk to some people that we really, really like.
Right.
Which was awesome. They took the time to help us out. So big shout out to Terry Dodson, one of my favorite artists. He's done a lot of work. You'll see the interview.
Fantastic. You've probably seen his artwork before somewhere you don't even realize it.
Right, and the nicest dude ever. Took the time to talk to us. Great guy. And then...
Man, one of my favorite comic artists, Ben Dunn. This was a guy that I had been watching and reading his stuff since like the late 80s. Yes, I just dated myself. Shut up. But he was here at the con, and we got a chance. And man, he was fantastic.
Yes.
We were able to talk with him, some of his co-workers at Antarctic Press. Man, and they were all fantastic.
Everybody was nice, man.
Right, and Ben was like, just, you know what? Like, take what you need kind of thing. He was just like, he was just ready to hook it up for us.
Giving stuff to us, but obviously.
But we did not, though.
We paid like good
just
citizens.
Just out of respect.
Support,
just out of respect. You
exactly,
gotta support.
And Brian, thinking he's funny, stole my camera when I wasn't looking.
Oh,
and
Brian,
I
that
had
was
a heart
hilarious.
attack. I thought my camera was taken from under my nose.
Right.
This camera that you guys
Smooth
are
as
doing.
silk.
One of the guys we talked to at the Antarctic Press booth,
Brian,
he just kind of grabbed the camera when I wasn't looking, turned away, and I took it away for 1 second, turned back, camera was gone. This camera that you're watching us from, this is a brand new rig that I just bought, specifically for this and for stuff going forward. And it was a lot of money and a lot of work to get it going, and I turned around for a second and it was gone.
It was gone. Like,
and
gone.
Went white. And I was like, did someone just effing take my camera? And then the guy sitting in the booth was just like, kind of giving me a side eye to Brian. And I looked at him and he just turned around, had the camera.
Ta-da.
Oh my gosh. I've never been more scared in my life. I've been in like near death car accidents. I had some like crazy turbulence on a plane once that didn't sound like with the oxygen mask dropping down.
Holy crap.
Like that's not exciting. This was the scariest thing I've ever had to do it. This right here. I was so scared. Because
Right. And we all had fun.
And then we laughed about it afterwards. That's when a prank is good, when you get someone to almost have a heart attack. That's what you know.
Even the guy that pointed out was like, man, you should see the fear in your eyes.
Yeah, I wish I would have got that on camera, which I wish too.
Right. Good times.
Yeah, but no, Antarctic Press, the greatest guys. That was awesome.
Fantastic.
Shout out to them. It was so fun getting to talk to them.
And even with all the, like I said, even with all the running we were doing from as soon as we got here, all the running we were doing from the second we started, we were still able to have fun. So I'm glad for that, because a lot of times doing it from this perspective, from the work perspective, it's a lot. There's a lot going on, and you're moving from place to place to place, and you really don't have time to stop and take in the view. So
it's work, man. Like as much as we like love this stuff and we're passionate about it and we love doing the show, this was work, man. It was hard to do. I'm gonna pass out as soon as I get home, I imagine.
For real.
I'm running on fumes, I think. I think the adrenaline and joy is gonna wear off when I settle down. I'm gonna be out cold.
Fall asleep in the car and nap the whole way back.
Right. Yeah. So that was just. It felt like the way I was expecting it to feel, like back before it became super popular. Like just to be welcomed by people.
Yeah.
People to be so friendly.
Everybody's super friendly.
The people at the booths, the creators, everyone was so nice and so welcoming. And like I'm always a little nervous about asking people for being on camera doing interviews.
Right.
And everyone
and
was
everybody, they couldn't wait to do it.
So welcoming, super nice about it, and it made it really easy. Made the whole process a lot easier.
And this con was a little bit different too, because as everybody knows, the writer's strike is going on, plus the actor's strike. Yeah. So it wasn't there wasn't a lot of star power that was here
in the Hollywood sense, in the in the pop culture sense. Yeah.
But like you were kind of saying too, we were able to get back to basics though. I mean, what the basics of the con of this, San Diego Comic-Con really is about,
it's in the name.
Right, it's right there in the name. It's about the comic books, it's about the creators, it's about the artists.
About the geeks, the real geeks, man, that are really into this stuff. Not to say that there a lot of people that aren't. I'm sure there are people here for certain reasons, and that's fine, whatever you're here for.
Yeah, come on down.
yeah, everyone's welcome. But there's that thing though where there's like a certain sense of like acceptance, belonging, and like a kind of a not really a drive, but motivation to be here.
Yeah.
Because whatever you love is going to be here.
And it's cool. A lot of people that we spoke with that do work in Hollywood, that work in comic books, they all kind of had that same thing. When we asked them a certain question, they all kind of had that same feeling where they talked about that sense of camaraderie.
Yeah.
That sense of fellowship, that sense of belonging that you get and that you feel when you come to these conventions.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you can't put a price on it.
It is here, and as big as this one was, and as many people as there were, I felt that. I did feel that.
You still
the same way I felt when we were at San Fernando Comic-Con or Anime Riverside. I still kind of feel that same. You still have that energy. Right. People, most people are just here to enjoy the thing they love.
Right. Yeah, and there's no bad feelings. There's no animosity from anyone about anything. It's cool. It's very I don't want to say relaxing necessarily, but it's comforting. Maybe is a better way to put it.
And then you guys know me. I'm the combative one. But I felt no need to be confrontational with anybody about their opinions, about what they love, what they're into. Yeah. Because we're all here to have fun, man. We're all here to enjoy the thing that we love. And like that, there's no harm in that at all.
Exactly.
It's just a pure joy, a pure excitement. Yeah. And like you can't feel like anything else. You can't feel negative about that, because everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah, this was a great convention, a great San Diego Comic-Con to kind of, wet our teeth or whatever the expression is, cut our teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know. We wet something. I don't know. It's been a long day.
Stuff, cut stuff. Yeah.
Right. But, overall, though, man, fantastic. And I know next year is probably going to be, it'll be back to normal, so to speak.
Yeah.
As far as having celebrities and, everybody rushing to go see them and all that kind of stuff. I know it'll be back to normal. And the guys that probably don't get as much of a spotlight, the guys that are the camera guy, the director of cinematography. Special effects. The special effects guys that we talked to.
Which was awesome. Yeah.
Maybe the shine is going to come off of them a little bit, but for right now, we appreciated it. Yeah. We loved every second of it, every minute of it.
Yeah. Don't you worry, because if that's the case next year, we'll be the ones that cover you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We'll be here looking out for the little guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we are the little guys.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Anything else you really liked about it? What was your super favorite thing, man?
Wow, it's hard to say. Definitely meeting Ben Dunn, an artist that was, definitely, and that was a surprise.
Dude, man.
Right.
How nice was that guy, man? So friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's ready to give us everything.
Yeah.
He kept handing us stuff. Take this, take
giving us
this.
free
and
stuff.
it was like,
I need
you
to
don't want to take advantage.
Man.
Man. We're here for you, man. We're not those guys. So, that was great. Definitely just, meeting all the different random people. That never gets old for me. That's always a ton of fun.
That was so fun. Yeah, I'm glad that I was wrong about how I was going to feel about San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Because the way that I was feeling was that like it's going to be the way I feel about things that have been saturated. Like, comic book movies now, they're kind of oversaturated, formulaic. They're not really about what they're supposed to be about. Or not, not what they're supposed to be, but
not at the root.
Not the root where it comes from, And I was worried the SDCC was going to be that because of how popular this con is, how popular like pop culture is. How that doesn't make sense, but like Marvel movies and DC movies, how huge that is now. And how much money is involved with that now. I was worried that that's what SDCC was going to be. Right. But maybe it's because of the climate of this year.
Maybe the strike had an effect on it, maybe.
Or maybe that's just how this con actually is if you go to the right places.
Yeah,
I don't... Sure, if I get the option to go to Hall H next year, I'll go in there.
Definitely, of course.
Yeah, but if I miss it, I'm not going to be sad about it because
there's still so much more.
10 million other people here that we can talk to that are actually really into the stuff that we're into.
Exactly, yeah.
No offense, I don't want to ask Robert Downey Jr. his favorite Iron Man comic book because does he even know?
Right, I hear him.
Or he does, and I could be wrong. Yeah. But I'm not making an assumption. But, I'd rather ask the guy who wrote Iron Man.
Right, or drew it.
Or drew it, They did the pencils for it. That's where the real art of it is, real creativity of it is.
And we always want to take it down to that ground level. We always want to take it to the people that are putting in the real hard work and the effort
Yeah, that sometimes don't get that
They don't get that shine.
You know
they don't. They do not.
Because, I mean, as much as everyone loves the Marvel movies,
yeah.
and, you know, I'm one of them, too. I'm into it as well.
Right.
To an extent. But, like, a lot of the people don't get that the recognition they deserve. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's really sad. That's really, we talked about it last week, how the creator of Wolverine was in this small little booth by himself. Like, really
one of the most iconic,
for $5, you know what I mean?
iconic characters.
Yeah, like how does that guy not have the pedigree that freaking Chris Evans does, or these other guys that played the characters that he created, you know what I mean? Or, you know, so I think it's kind of crazy. So we were really, really glad that we were able to do that, to shine a light on the people that like are really at the, you know, the ground level, at the roots, you know. So that's I feel really satisfied with San Diego Comic-Con, and I can't wait to do it again. You know what I mean?
Right, next year it's going to be a ton of fun. You probably can hear all the commotion going on behind us in the background. Yeah, it is still going on.
Yeah, it's the exhibit hall is closed. Like right now, it's about 8 o'clock at night. Exhibit hall is closed, but there's still a lot of activity going on.
They're still doing the shows, right? They're still having something called a masquerade where they're having cosplayers come out. They're still having panels and whatnot, so it's still going. It's still going.
Yeah, it's great, man. And you can feel that energy, man. Everyone's excited to be here.
Right.
And and I'm glad it captures that essence, what's important about this culture. That love for this, love for this culture. Yeah.
And as big as this place is, I'm glad they haven't turned their back on that. You know what I mean? I'm glad they haven't just completely sold out and gone all Hollywood. Kind of thing, which they could have. You know?
Yeah. And there's there's still Artist Alley. Yeah. There's still they're independent creators, independent press.
Right.
And
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. So. Yeah, overall, man, Comic-Con is great. If you guys can make it out here, be prepared for the crowds, be prepared for the, how tight it is.
Yeah, but even taking all that into account, it is still so much fun. You don't even really think about it or get annoyed by that.
Right,
because there is so much to see and to partake in.
Right,
you don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, because even the pandemonium of this, I had a lot more fun than the pandemonium at LA Comic-Con. No offense, LA Comic-Con. I was kind of more like, I'm stressed out here. This is a zoo. I can't do anything. Here, there's a lot more people, but it's a lot bigger. Yeah, so there's a lot more. You can get around, a lot more things to do.
Right. Yeah, they definitely got it figured out over here.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, all the hype is justified.
Yeah.
All the hype is justified.
Our stamp of approval is on SDCC.
Right. So now San Diego Comic-Con is okay.
Yeah, now that we have said.
Right, we've given it our blessing.
Go out into the airwaves. All the people that run San Diego Comic-Con, you have our blessing. Right. Now you're set for life.
Yes, carry on. That's our gift to you.
Yeah. Is there anything we're excited for next year, or anything you're excited for?
Wow. You know what? Now that we've really got a feel for this place and the scale of the place, I really am looking forward to coming out here for more days. Yeah. Talking to more people. Yeah. And talking to a great variety. Of people.
Yeah, different creators. And we actually got into one of the press rooms. We got to talk to some people from Indiana Jones, the recent Indiana Jones film, some of the special effects artists, and that was awesome. Yeah, and so we were able to do that. Great. And that's an option for we can talk to different types of people from different parts of the industry, and that's exciting. I can't wait to do that next year. Yeah. Talk to those people from the industry, but also talk to some more creators, talk to more comic book writers, artists, because that's where the love's at, So,
right? Yeah. I mean, no discrimination. We'll try to talk to everybody from the lowest level that maybe it's just a fan of the movie, all the way up to maybe who's in the movie.
And we're gonna have a plan to be able to cover that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So. That's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
So enjoy the footage. Yeah. Enjoy all the extra content that we have out there. Yeah. We're gonna be putting it all out, so you'll be able to watch it.
Yeah, interviews are all coming out next week. Right. And it's gonna be it's gonna be awesome, man. So
you can see it's still a lot going on.
We're getting pushed out of the spot here in a second, so we gotta wrap it up.
But not really.
So,
but I mean, just
or not really. But
it's going over.
My name's Trent.
And my name is Mark.
And this has been
Geek Off The Street
at SDCC. We'll see you guys next week for the next episode.
Bam.